The easiest way to add an edit point to your video is by zooming in. This also helps make everything, this also helps when you want to get rid of any of your mistakes in your clip. So you record one long clip, then you add all those cuts and zooms later when you're editing it in Instagram Reels. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Let's start by recording a clip that we're going to use. So I'm going to go into my camera, and I like to use cinematic mode just because it clears the background a little bit and just makes it look more movie-like, a little more professional. You can see just the regular camera. You can film like this too, but cinematic just adds that extra layer to it. And then I want to film a video of me talking. When I'm filming myself, I want to make sure that my head isn't too close to the camera, so I'm not all the way up here and I'm not up top. I want to make sure my head is in the middle like this. And then I don't want to be this close to the camera, because if I'm filming a video and if I want to zoom in for part of me talking for this, it's going to be zooming in way too tight, and I don't like that. I'd rather it zoom into something like this, but then have the wider one as I need. So it's better to be further back and keeping this clip a little bit wider. I do have a lot of room up here for like blank room, and this you can keep or you can take out. So it depends on a couple of things. One thing you could do is you could add your subtitles up here if you want to. So if you want to have your subtitles up here, I suggest not adding them like past this part, so this part up, no. But if you have like this area for subtitles right here, that could work. Or I can adjust it so I tilt down a little bit. Let's tilt down a little bit. And you're gonna film your entire clip, and it doesn't matter if you make mistakes, because you're gonna be able to take that out later, and that's what we're gonna do while we're editing and zooming in. When filming yourself, I suggest keeping in mind whether or not you're gonna use your hands. If you're gonna be using your hands, then make sure that you include some area for you to use them, because if you're too close and you use them, it's just awkward. So include some area for your hands, for your hand movement, if that is how you talk on camera. Also, make sure that you have great lighting on you. Having a light source in front of you is going to light it nicely, and it's going to allow your face to stand out from the background, and it's going to be a more appealing video, and people are more likely to watch it. So there, I filmed the video with a couple tips in there, and now we're going to go into Instagram. We're going to go into Reels, and we're going to add that entire clip. The longer the clip is, the longer it's going to take to process it. So it's just taking a second to process the entire clip because it is 43 seconds long. There it is. So I'm going to want to add the entire clip because we're going to edit it in this editor. So to start, you're going to click on Edit Video. I'm just going to pause so that I'm not talking the entire time in here. And what you want to do is you want to click on the video itself. Once you click on the video, then you select it. And so that allows you to make cuts in it, and you can change the speed or you can crop it in and out. So while we have it selected, let's first start by getting rid of that part in the beginning before I start talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this white line. You see this white line in the middle? What I want to do is I want to move it to the part right before I start, where I want to make that cut, so where I want the video to start. And then I'm going to use that yellow indicator. I'm going to hold that down and I'm going to move it to the white line. There we go. So say, for example, I want to zoom in right here. So say if you're going to use your hands. So for parts that I want to zoom, I can't just zoom without making it a separate clip. You have to make each clip that you want to change a separate clip. And the way you do that is by using the split button. By pressing that split button, wherever that white indicator is, it's going to make a cut. It's separating this first clip from the second clip. And so say I want this to be another clip. This is, I listened to it, and this is the next clip. So I'm going to put another split here. And say this is actually a mistake that I make that I don't want to include. So I'm going to look at the mistake, and then I can either just move the indicator lines, or I can make another split, select that clip, go down and delete that clip so that part is gone. So here's that part, and let's say I want to split it again, Let's say we want to zoom in for just a couple words here. So it basically looks like you have rather than one long paper, you have all these little papers in groups. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to change that particular section at a time. So say because I'm talking about my hands and I move in and out, I want to keep this wider, but if I want to zoom into this part, I just click on that clip and then I'm going to go into crop over here. I'm going to pinch my fingers and I'm going to zoom in on here, and I want to also be conscious about my head, so I don't want to move my head all the way to the top. I want to keep it around the same place. So you see it's a little higher. I keep it around the same place. There we go. And then I can go to this clip, and then let's say we want to zoom in again on this clip. So the same kind of thing. You select crop and then you zoom in. Keep making sure my head is around the same place. By having your head around the same place, you can see when you edit it together, it doesn't look too forced. If I were to move this and have my head up here, so when you're watching and it goes from bottom to the top, it is too much of a movement and it makes it harder for you to concentrate on it. So you want to keep the head at about the same level. You just want to zoom in. This is also going to help you if you want to add captions. That way you know you have an empty area to add captions too. If you see here, like some of these clips are too small, and instead of clicking on the clip, I click between the clip, and this is going to allow me to do a transition. I can just click off of it to get rid of that. If it's too small to actually click on it, what you can do is you can pinch this and extend the clips so that it's easier to click on the clip, and then now I can go in and I can crop, and I can crop in. Let's say I want to make that part really important. Let's say those couple words I want to make really important, and then I want to go back zoomed out. So I click back on this one, crop, and then let's zoom it back out. And there you go. Now I have a clip where it is filmed with one video, but it's already more engaging, and I go from something tighter to something wider to something tighter to something wider. Are you an entrepreneur ready to take your business to the next level, but when it comes to Reels, you don't know how you can use them to grow your business? Well, I've created the Reels Blueprint, which is going to guide you through the gear and the strategy behind using Reels to grow your business. Download my free Reels Blueprint now. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, or better yet, subscribe. If you want to dive deeper, I have an amazing freebie that's going to transform your business. So download that now. And remember, messy action is always better than no action. Till next time, peace.